Well, if you thought this channel was weird before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
We're the best of mates, look.
She farts really loud. She does like let's rip, like a massive fart. Morning, welcome back. Welcome back to another one. We're doing a video. I'm doing a video. We've got a load of jobs booked in. You're coming with me. We're gonna use Frankie and Ronnie today. No, the Cavalier's still here. Thank you to everybody who sent me new stuff for the walls. So if you've sent me stuff in, thank you very much. That's gonna go up this weekend. If you've got more stuff you wanna send it in. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. Go get yourselves a brew, go get yourselves a beer. I'm gonna have a bag of crisps, a healthy, nutritious breakfast. And then we're gonna go for a drive about. You're coming with me. I've got some stories. I've got a story about a man with a cat in a bag. See you in a minute. Focus up from a place called Anwick, not the one up in Northumberland, it's the one in Lincolnshire, and we're going to take that to a garage called Causey Motors. So we're living our best lives. The weather's not great, but we've got our shades on anyway because it's all about looking good and not seeing. I hope you're all well. How you been? How you feeling? How am I feeling? How you feeling? How we all feeling? I've got so much to tell you. I've genuinely missed you guys. But you're here now, you're back in the truck. So let's go and have a good time. Take your brain out, have a good time, and we're gonna go do some, we're gonna put the fun back into breaking down for people. I was going to talk to you guys about this. So there's two ways you can strap these on, right?
Can you see me?
So this is the way, let me show you. These are called like chokers. So you're supposed to put it through here, and you put it over the wheel, like this. And then what you can do is you have this attached here. You could hook it on there, or you can actually have these mounted on here so that you just basically strap it on. Now, the reason why I don't do that, and now my justification is, if you look at if this tire was to burst, say you had a pop tire for whatever reason, the sidewalls were knackered or whatever, and that burst, you then lose that choke. You lose that holding it on. So the way I do it, as you've seen a million times, and I get people commenting on it all the time going,
"Oh, you're doing it wrong, you're strapping it wrong."
I strap right over the top of the wheel. So even if the tyre was to burst, you'd still have that strap on there. That's the way I do it. You guys can strap how you want, and I will strap how I want. go. Right. There's our good boys at Robert's Tyres over there, look. I'll get this delivered to Causey Motors now. And then we've got a, what have we got after that? I think it's a Ford Cougar that is got a handbrake issue. So I'm gonna have to tow that backwards. So I will show you that. I'll show you how I lock the steering wheel for that. So we'll do that afterwards. Right, I'll get us on our way. See you in a minute. Love you, bye, 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 love you, bye.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reaper's Fork to Watertown.
Okay, jobbed. I love them here. Great bunch of people, these. Causey Motors, big shout out to them. Big shout out to Causey. I will input the address details and then I will speak to you in a minute. Right, we're just getting to the next one now. I think this is a Cougar, I can't really remember. But before we get there, I just want to give a massive shout out to Dave, Emma's partner. So Emma messaged me and said, big shout out for Dave because it's his 40th. So happy birthday to you, pal. I've just had my 40th and it's all downhill from here. I'm still not over it. I still weep a little bit every night because I'm 40 and I should only be 20. I don't want to be 40 now. We're still alive, we're not dead, and that's all that matters. Keep smiling, guys. Right, and we're doing the best. Oh my God, that car there, you see that car? That's the guy. Do you remember I did a video about him? That's the car that he was like not happy with my call out fee. And he was like, well, I don't want to pay. And I jump started his car, so I went and switched it off. Well, you're going to charge me for the work you've just done? He said, you've not really done anything. And I was like, oh, okay. So this is what I did, seriously. I was having a little bit of a grumpy day. That's the car, that's the 7 Series. Big high roller car, but can't afford to pay. Right, look for a Cougar. There's a Cougar. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, he did say I've got to pick it up, so I've got to take it from the back. This will be good. Right. Yeah, we're it. Shades off, let's focus. Right, I'll do some stuff. Okay, so this is deader than a dead thing. Absolutely no power whatsoever. So luckily I've got a boost pack. Got the top down with me. I'll keep it in here. So let's see if we can get, because I basically need to get the steering lock off because the steering wheel's pointed to the left. So let's put you there. See if I can get this steering lock off. As long as I can get the steering lock off, then we're good. I can lift it from the back, can't I? Do you know what? If you've not seen the video, I put a card up for it up there somewhere. This has actually been really good. I can't really fault it, to be honest. Some other YouTube recovery channels said they don't like it, but I don't mind it. It's worked all right for me. Right, I've just heard a click. Let's see if I can get the steering lock off. Oh, we've got lights. Oh. Shh. Okay, so all I need to do is, there we go, steering lock's off, right. Straighten these wheels. That's it. Off. Okay. So the top don's done its job there. Can't fault it there. fun of that though. Still don't like the leads, but it does its job. How long it's going to do its job for, I don't know, but it does its job. Okay, so I've got the bars out, so we're going to slide in hopefully and pick up the back end. This car's been here a long time. Okay, so we're all strapped on. Now, I always keep a strap that is an inside strap, so it's only for inside cars. So we've got our outside straps, so we're both strapped on. And now I've got my inside the car strap. Now, the way to do this, where should I put you? I put you here, can you see? Now, top tip for you. A lot of people will just wrap this around the seat. Before you do that, that's fine, you can do that, and some people even just use the seat belt. So you can pass the seat belt through like that. There you go. Some people just do that. I like to do the seat belt, and then I use a strap as well in case the seat belt fails. Now, what you can end up doing, if you get the strap in the wrong place and it goes over the top of it, you'll end up beeping the horn. If you've got a car that's got a battery on it, you'll end up driving down the road and the horn's going and everyone's staring at you. So don't do that. But yeah, you can wrap it around the seat, but before you do wrap it around the seat, always make sure that it's not like a new BMW, because remember, you would probably tow a BMW from the rear, you'd rear lift it. But remember, if it's got memory seats, the seats are likely to move whilst you're driving along, because they will, when the CAN bus shuts down, don't want to bore you too much, but when the CAN system shuts down, the car will go to sleep, and the car will very likely move the seat back to a resting position. It will then move the seat, it'll either burn the motor out or rip the steering wheel off. Now, when you think of all the rather large people that those seats are designed to move, it can carry a lot of weight. It'll rip the steering wheel clean off. Right, there you go. See, so I've got my seat belt as a backup, and I've got my strap on there. Strap on. So, and he's left cash for me. Woohoo! That's what we like. Right, so wheels are done.
You forgot the lights, stupid boy.
We're all strapped on. Back wheels are seized. That's why we've had to rear lift it. Let's go. I am a retard. I sometimes forget that I actually get paid to do this, because I just love it. There's nothing else I'd rather do. Right, apart from work out a way to get out of this bit.
You got me feeling like a firebolt high in the sky, looking like a thunderstorm. Here we go, 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 go. You're easy to remember, so hard to forget. Baby, it's a coward way you strut. How could I not worship every inch your feet have touched?
Boom, we're out. Right, let's get this is going to Hockmeyer's garage. I like Hockmeyer's, they're friendly people as well. They're all friendly. Right, I'll get this up to Hockmeyer's. The Cougar's on the back. There's our 7 Series friend. I wonder if he's ever watched the video I did about him. I'll put a link to it up there, or right there. I can't really work it out. It's been so long since I did one of them. Right, I'll get us up to Hockmeyer's, and then we've got to go and get Ronnie out and go to Worksop. Anyone live in Worksop or been to Worksop? Don't know it very well. The observant amongst you will have noticed that I didn't put my lights on. I was too busy filming.
I noticed.
So we've just pulled over, literally, I'm 100 meters away from the guy's house. So I've just pulled over to put the lights on. So you don't need to panic, Colin, with your clipboard. We are safe. We are a professional company. Look at this boy. Right. Now we're going to Hockmeyer's. See, this guy's broke down here, look. What the ideal thing you should do when people break down is just beep at them. That seems to be quite a common thing. Just beep. That'll help. It always helps a situation.
Baby, run away with me. You kill it lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe. There's only one of you, baby. Run away with me. Don't leave me lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe. There's no more clouds on the freeway. Now tell me you'll stay. Gonna now and last someday. Here we go, go, go. Rose bed, fancy hotels, girl, you know. Baby, run away with me. You kill it lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe. There's only one of you, baby. Run away with me. Don't leave me lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe. And we'll stay in bed.
I do love this truck. Tell me in the comments what you think of it. What do you think of Frankie? Great buy, I tell you what, I'm so chuffed with him. I really need a wee. I'm doing that like weird dancey thing that people do when you need a wee. Alright guys, we're back at the unit now. We're just doing a quick vehicle swap. So Ronnie's outside, Frankie's work here is done. I will just shut the slowest door in the world. I've got this story to tell you about cat in a bag, but I've got to show you something first that'll make it all make sense. Now, if you were a member of the Fighting Talkers, you would already know about this. It's a new asset to the company because I did a private video for the guys. I've got news. I've got news for you, just for you guys. I've just been down, I don't know, look at all my employees here. I've just been down to London and bought this trailer. If you want to join, look in the link in the description below. We have announced the dates of the summer barbecue. That will be in July. Everyone who's a Fighting Talker and whose names are on the back of the truck are coming down here to have a meet and greet, get some stuff on the walls, and a barbecue and some food. But we've now got this. This is my motorcycle trailer. So I'm going to use it for myself for track days as well, but it will be mainly for motorcycle recoveries. And that's where this story begins. No! Come on, you. Got in my belly. Someone said today that I do a terrible Scottish accent. I think I do an incredible Scottish accent, if you ask me. Right, gang, we are on our way down the A17, winging our way to Worksop. I'm not on the tacho because, well, it was 44 miles by road, so it physically can't be more than 62 miles as the crow flies, which is, if you didn't know, anything over 62 miles as the crow flies from my base, I have to be on the tacho. Well, it's a bit of a trek, but we are still within tacho rules, so we do not need to be on the tacho. Boring lesson over. Let's go into some fun stuff, because we're living our best lives. That's all you got to do, remember? Stay alive and be happy. I get a phone call from a lady. She says to me, hello. She goes, hi, I've got this fella here, not entirely convinced of his mental capacity, but he has decided to drive a moped, ride a moped, a 125 scooter from London, Londinium, as them their Romans and Cockneys call it, to Lincoln. Are you ready for this? To buy a Siamese cat off her for like £1,000. Who knew that Siamese cats were like £1,000? She was like, could you take it? And now we've got the new trailer. So I was like, yeah, of course, I'll do it. And I arrived, and sure enough, there is this scooter, and it's got a flat tyre, right? I load the bike onto the trailer, and then the fella gets in, and he's got this cat in a bubble, right? In a Perspex backpack bubble thing. Seriously, this is real life. Real, actual life, this happened. I thought I had taken some sort of hallucinogen, but genuinely, this was real life. Andy, his name was, and he's got his cat in a bag, in a Perspex bag. And the cat is like, not happy about being in the bag. It is trying to eat his head and arms and everything. It is vicious. And I would not be happy either if I was with Andy, who wanted to take me on the back of a motorbike in a Perspex bubble with like the whole of the traffic on the A1 staring at me. Sure enough, I drive him down to London. We get all the way down there. By the time we get down there, the cat has actually escaped from the bag. And I said to him, I was like, Andy, imagine if you'd actually ridden your bike all the way down here. Like, the cat would not be there. It would be on the A1, living feral on the A1, or dead, probably dead. And he was like, oh yeah, didn't think of that. Yeah, I can tell that. And I don't think you thought of a lot of stuff here, mate, to be honest. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. And I never say anything behind someone's back I wouldn't say to their face. And I did tell Andy that I thought his decision-making processes all the way up until this point had been pretty shocking. We get chatting. It turns out Andy is a future millionaire. He is going to be a millionaire, and I believe him. He was like manifesting millions. He said he's going to have in the region of £67 million. I asked him if he'd lend me a tenner. He said he would give me a tenner if he had 67 million. I was like, you're a nice guy, you are, Andy. Andy is into crypto and gold and silver and all these other things that he was telling me, and he gave me a 2.5-hour lesson where I didn't really speak much, but Andy spoke a lot. I was quite tired by the time I got to London, but it was a memory. We made a memory, and I was still happy. I was having a good time. I had my tunes on all the way back, and I still believe I have the best job in the world. Andy told me, he dropped this bombshell on me, and if you've watched the channel for a while, you'll know the power that this means. Andy is into yachts. He wants a yacht, a 75-foot yacht he's going to get with a few stuff. Andy told me that he likes to get in the sea. This is Andy and his cat that we've just bought all the way.
We're the best of mates, look.
Oh, I've learned all about crypto. What else have you taught me about? Everything.
I'm doing it because I want you to make money, mate.
And the best thing about Andy, you like to get in the sea, don't you? There you go.
Wait a sec, I'll be back.
Right. We'll be on our way in a minute. And I think that is a good place for Andy and his cat bag. Anyway, that's that story. We're on our way to Worksop. I don't think I've ever been to Worksop before. Let me know if you know anything about Worksop. In fact, let's get Chad back. Chad, tell us something about Worksop.
Worksop has a man-made river. The River Ryton was manually redirected in the 1960s due to milling and development. It is also where golfer Lee Westwood learned to play golf.
Oh, cool. Cheers for that, Chad. That was enlightening stuff. We're 39 minutes away from Worksop now. Just about to get on the A1. There's a man smoking a fag. I'll speak to you when we're on the A1, maybe. You could, I'll maybe even let you look out the window if you're good. If you're good boys and girls. Right guys, I think we're here. We have reached our pickup. I've got to go and see the foreman. I'll go get the keys for this car. Can't even remember what it is. Kia Sportage, I think. God, look at the size on that tractor. Jesus, not that one, that one. Right, I'll go see the fella. See if I can find this car. Right, I've got it. I've got the keys. Are you coming? I am parked pretty randomly. What is that? They don't look like mine. Mine are not ribbed. Ribbed for extra pleasure. Family show, family show. Right, let's get this loaded up. All 4 straps are on. Right, time to get out of here. Let's get back to Sleaford. Leave this weird, wherever the hell that is, there. So yeah, this car, I'm just taking it back to Saunders Motors in Sleaford. The guy's a Sleaford lad, works out here. Did you know that's the 3rd Kia Sport... Ronnie, that's the 3rd Kia Sportage I've had on the back of this truck in 3 days. Do you know there's a bloody low bridge here? That is not over my bar, is it? I just want to make sure that we are not going to hit this bridge. I'm going to show you it. It is well low. This makes me a little bit nervous. This is seriously a low bridge. Like no messing around. Righty. Well, the car we're carrying still got its roof, which is a positive sign. Now, I want to know if your relationship has got this much romance in it, right? I heard a story the other day about a couple, and the female of the relationship is heavily pregnant, right? So she's like decent amount of pregnant, whatever that is. I don't really know. I can't remember. But she's like very heavily pregnant, and they're in the queue for like Tesco's at the checkout. They're just about to pay at Tesco. So for you American viewers, they're in the line for the cash register at Walmart. Keep up. They're in the queue, right? And all of a sudden, his wife has a bout of uncontrollable wind, right? So she farts really loud. She does like let's rip, like a massive fart. Can't hold it in, trumps, whatever you want to call it. It just comes out of nowhere. She's like, oh my God. And she wants the world, the absolute world, to just swallow her up there and then. She wants the ground to swallow her up and just disappear. And do you know what her husband does straight away? When everybody turns around and they're all staring at her, or staring at them, and they're like, and everyone's like, oh my God, like turning around, the husband goes, sorry, and took the blame. Immediately, without even the slightest hesitation, just went, sorry. Took responsibility for a fart. Now, you have to ask yourself, when you're sat there right now watching this with your other half or with your partner, would you take a fart for your partner? Would you take responsibility for one? And if the answer's no, they wouldn't, then I'm sorry, but you are lacking in the romance. That is, to be fair, that is like top tier romance. That's like the most romantic thing I've ever heard. That's love, that is, guys, that is literally probably the most loving thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna get us back to Sleaford. The traffic's gonna be bad. I don't care, because I'm happy. I'm in my truck, I'm in Ronnie, I've got my tunes on. I've loved making this video for you, bringing you along. I'm definitely gonna get more videos out for you. If you do want to support the channel, look in the description of this video. Please feel free to join the Fighting Talkers. You can just join as a member. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but you won't get a Christmas present off me, and you won't come to the summer barbecue in July, which is gonna be incredible. Guys, thank you for coming along. It means the world to me, your support. I will see you on the next one, and I can't wait for it. Much love, guys. Be happy this week. Be well. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.
Don't look before you leave.
A healthy, nutritious breakfast.
what you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell.